Well, good morning from Powell Family Farm. This is Ralphie behind the camera. We are going to just go strolling the property for a little bit with the couple of the puppy dogs here. I'm just going to go scouting some things out for projects we have planned and going on for this week. As mentioned before, I'm going to be DR trimming part of the lower part of the property down here for getting our garden started. So, we're just kind of strolling around and seeing what else and where else we may be doing stuff and taking things out and things like that. We're just scoping the property a little bit, letting puppy dogs get their sniffing adventure on. So we can try and determine what and where we might be doing with some of this stuff. We have a plan of clearing a lot of this underbrush out so we can manage and do something with land and property. Part of the runoff creek area. So, not too sure what we might be doing with much over here. There's a little nibbler. I don't know if you can see her or not. Hopefully I can find a antler shed to make my hat rack out of. I know that sounds very country, but for those of you that don't know, I do wear cowboy hats mostly. But for this project, I'm wearing a baseball cap with the GoPro style camera clipped to the bill of the cap, which seems to work fairly decent for the footage I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get some of this point of view footage as I walk and go through here and looking at things. New to being a videographer and trying my hand at stuff. And I hope it turns out well, because I want you guys to all be able to see what we got going on and what we're doing, because, you know, we're trying to include you in this adventure as well. This is the planned garden area. We want to take and trim this stuff down, and this looks like a nice little low-lie spot. It'll be kind of protected from the wind, and we'll have some, I believe, good nutrients in this soil down here once we get it cleared and tilled and stuff like that. You can see these two albino coyotes having fun. They're adventuring around. Yeah, we want to clear a portion of this out and make this into a garden. It gets decent sun from what we've seen, and I think it'll do just fine to get our starter garden. Come here, G. But yeah, clearing this stuff out and getting some of this old stuff out of here. Now, Lady Powell, she wants to use some of these things that are found out here. such as this piece of equipment here, old farm equipment. She wants us to make this into some kind of lawn ornament or decorative feature somewhere. So when we're going through cleaning these things up, we gotta try and reclaim some stuff. But then again, Powell Family Farm is all about reclaiming and repurposing and trying to utilize things that so that we leave a better footprint than when we started. That's the hope and the goal anyway, to be able to do this. So we got a little knucklehead running around. Big knucklehead's tracking on something. And off to my right over here, I hear something in the underbrush. So let's see what happens as we stroll back down here. I myself am also kind of looking for a little spot for me to have a little weekend tent away or something like that. And I've seen several interesting locations around here. So this little dip right in here looks like it would be a nice one. But then again, the further up on the back end of the property we get, there's some nice elevated looking spots also. There's just cleanup to do and things like that. Another location that I spotted yesterday when we were driving back here with the UTV is actually over here in this corner that I thought would be a nice little spot to pitch a little tent and just kind of have a cold camp weekend or something. And I mean, I like spots like that. A little time away, a little quiet time. Another good use for this property, I feel, would be something like that. And look, Gizmo found my spot. Sure did, didn't he? But yeah, this little clear right here would be a beautiful little spot to pop a little tent right here. Just have some quiet time in the back end of the forest. So, yeah. What puppy? What puppy? So, we're going to stroll back down this way. Look at a couple of other features of this property. There's that creek bed. It runs right along, runs down there. Snakes its way around the property and off over towards the road. Part of that creek bed becomes a property line at one point. Got all these big, beautiful old trees here. Some of these standing dead and whatnot will eventually be removed. A lot of this underbrush, clear out this underbrush and some of this dropped limbs and stuff. Get some things just cleaned up. The property's been neglected for so long that it could use some love and attention. It's almost feral, if you will, at this point. Here's another little clear spot that I was looking at yesterday as well. Right over here. Gizmo's finding all the good spots and all the good smells, aren't you, Gizmo? Finding all those good smells, Bubba? Okay. Here's a start of a cross fence right here that runs all the way up to the barns. Things like that we're going to be eventually pulling out. And there's another one of those big beautiful old trees. Another one over there. These granddaddies and grandmama trees. So we have a gate up there in the corner where we can access. We're just gonna stroll off this way, see what we can find. Oh, there go the quail. Big old covey of quail taking off. They're around here. We like having them around. We love having the wildlife. We've got deer and quail and various birds and raccoons and possum. Wild little buns running all over the place too. Got a good diversity of wildlife here. And well, we feed them and support them, and we want them around. We're not a family of hunters or anything like that, so but we do love our wildlife. We love the birds. You can hear them singing. We absolutely love that sound. That's relaxing and peaceful and about as amazing as it gets. I've got another section of cross fence with another gate up there that runs across here. So I want to trim all of this down and through eventually. I have a lot of work for that DR, but once we get it down and started the maintenance process, should be able to maintain it pretty regular. So that's the plan anyway. Some orchard spot plans for stuff over there and things like that. Again, got to clear it out so we can plant some trees. We want some stuff for peaches, apples, plums, pears. We got berries planned and a garden planned. And at some point, we're going to be doing like canning videos and just food prep videos and things like that. We're gonna have quite a lot of things, and hopefully through all this process we will be learning and overcoming obstacles and challenges. And the plan and hope with sharing all of this is that you too can overcome and learn new techniques and learn things to do to live a better life, live a hobby farm life, and if not, maybe just enjoy our adventure as we go along in this and figuring things out. And hopefully we can all help each other. Hey, come on, this way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Because for us, what it's about is being good humans and doing what we can to be able to do the best we can. Come on this way. And these two little knuckleheads are part of that. And they're fun. They're nosy. They're inquisitive. They're energy that helps keep us going. weirdly enough. So, till next time, enjoy the beauty.